Hello, animal lovers. I decided to make this video after I had a conversation with one of my subscribers about animals that are abandoned. Many years ago, I used to live in Detroit in a poor neighborhood because, of course, the rent was cheaper, and I was starting a new life in a new country. I found a lot of abandoned animals, kittens, puppies, older cats, and older dogs. I couldn't rescue them all. Besides that, the local animal shelter was a kill shelter. So instead of bringing them home, what I did, I was in the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, I was taking a bunch of them in a richer neighborhood, and I was going in a parking lot of a big grocery store, and I was lucky every single time I found homes for them. And I knew those people could afford to take care of them, to feed them correctly, and to take them to the vet, or at least I hoped so. Well, because I love them, that's why I did it. Years later, when I was financially secured, I had a dog and a cat of my own, rescued also from the streets, and I kept them, and I took care of them properly. Took them to the vet, spayed and neutered, and vaccines, and every time they got sick, they went to the vet. Later on in life, I met my husband, and he's also an animal lover. So together, we saved more animals. Because he retired earlier, we were able to open a mini animal shelter. And we are working on it with the local animal shelter, which is a no-kill animal shelter. But the expenses of taking care of the animals fell on us, the vet bills and so on, and the food. Well, even so, because at one point we had so many animals, usually we are taking from the shelter only animals that couldn't be adopted, that were too old or sick or behavior problems. Even so, it was a financial burden on us. For example, going in town, to the vet in town, just for rabies shot, and the visit cost us around $100. Eventually, we found out about mobile vet clinics, and would cost us only $10 for rabies shot. Also, in town, we had once a cat for a week in the hospital, and cost us $1,200. And the cat, anyway, died, unfortunately, a day after we brought her home. We found a vet who cared more for animals than the financial gain. And we had a dog in the hospital for 4 days, and the bill was only $325. Of course, we are driving like 40 miles to go to that vet, but it was worth it because in the long run saved us a lot of money. And it's like this. A puppy and a kitten, it's cute when they are small, but they grow up in adults. And if they are not spayed or neutered, the population of unhappy and unfortunate animals would grow. And when they are adults, they are not so cute anymore because they will start marking their territory in the house. And they end up in the streets, or pregnant, ended up on the streets. I saved a lot of pregnant cats from the streets. Well, we ended up closing our mini shelter because I couldn't take it anymore. Broke my heart every time an animal died, but God has a sense of humor. and we have 13 grandchildren. And until they learn to become responsible pet owners, somehow the animals always end up with us because they don't have time for the pets, or they don't have the financial resources to take care of them. Now, please be a responsible pet owner. Spay and neuter your pets. If you can afford it, find a home for them. Now have a happy day.